Shalom to the 144,000, the governing body of the nation of Israel, and Shalom to the 1/3. Okay, Shalom to the elect, whoever you may be. All praises goes to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Baha, Rakaha, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and single honors and salutations to the brothers pushing this gospel the world over in sincerity and in truth, in hopes that they may edify and feed the lambs of Yahweh, or Yahweh Shai, especially in these last days, which we are most certainly in. I don't want Ratzah, which means Lord willing, so Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. So I've actually come across a couple articles here from endtimeheadlines.org. Okay, and yeah, famine's coming, man, and pestilence. That's a deadly combination. You know, man-made famines. Natural famines, man-made pestilence, natural pestilence. Right, that's all culminating together. Okay, people are gonna be starving out here, man. Okay, it's gonna be scarcity of food, which is what famine means, scarcity of food and things like that. After all, the these elites, the nobility of Edom, they're looking to, collapse this economy, man. Okay, that's why they're trying to close many businesses down and things like that to have that chaos, you know. So this first article, it says beef prices reach record high as Southwesterners in America recovers from worst dry spell in 1200 years. Beef prices have spiked to a record high recently as a mega drought that slammed America a few years ago shrank cattle supplies. You see, and of course, when you have a scarcity of something or a lack of something, it increases in price, right? Because it's when something's rare, it's more expensive, right? It's more precious. Okay, the weather warfare that the Lord is administering to America, man. These farmers are suffering and things like that. It says retail prices hit $8 a pound, topping the previous record of $7.90 or cents. All right, rather. During the scamdemic, according to a Financial Times analysis of data from the Agricultural Department. That's after the southwestern US saw the lowest rainfall it has seen in 1,200 years during the 2020 to 2021 season, according to a study published last year. See? And of course, the C19 affected everything, man. While the historic dry spell, has since eased somewhat, inventories of hay are still low and feed costs remain too high for some cattle farmers to afford. The result? A whittled down national herd size that fell to a 61-year low. So, hey, man. Okay, there's going to be a lack of beef in these supermarkets. There's going to be a lack of meat in general, man. And a lot of people, man, they're going to have to do without or look to alternatives, right? Or make do. It says intensifying the high feed costs has been the Russia-Ukraine war that's pushed up prices of soy, corn, and wheat, all of which ultimately means farmers can support fewer cattle. Wow. Certain resources, other countries have that other countries require, okay, and things like that when it comes to trade and stuff. That plays an integral part of, of the cost of, like resources and cost of things needed, to basically maintain the agriculture, right? And all has an effect on the economy too, right? So, on top of that, inflation and hyperinflation. Okay. So this is where we're heading. These are the times that we're heading to, right? India, they export rice. Forgot the percentage, the statistic, right? But they're like one of the top countries to export, rice, you know. So, it's troublesome times. And that scarcity spells higher beef prices, unlike hens and pigs who give birth to multiple eggs and piglets a year. Heifers give birth to one calf every 12 months. And on top of that, man, look how these devils cater to these animals. Look how these animals are, basically looked after. Right? It says that it ain't good. Right? Farming ain't good. The things they put into the into their feed. All right, things to pump into them. The list goes on, man. It says the impact of the drought. All right, and everything needs water, man. So no water, no crops can grow. No crops can grow. Well, you know the rest. It says the higher feed cost and a shrunken cattle supply is expected to have longer term effects in the market. A rancher in Louisiana told the FT that it's better to offload cattle than to feed them. See? So guess what, man? These plagues that hit ancient Egypt are hitting America, man, because America's spiritually Egypt. Okay? So, hey, expect the cost to increase. Here's the other one. Nearly 1 million chickens to be killed on a Minnesota farm because of bird flu. See? And these chickens, man, they're pumped with hormones and all sorts. Alright? The things that they feed them, you know, they have these animals squashed together, right? And these things, a lot of stress is put on these animals, and when someone, eats that meat, that stress, is ingested into their bodies, man. Okay. It goes to show this devil doesn't know how to take care of the world, how to, manage anything. All right. And nearly everyone eats chicken, man. Hey, so they're coming after the people's food, man. You don't want to be playing with the people's food, okay? Because people take to the streets, man. All right. Whoever controls the food controls the people. All right. Not to mention, man. Hey, these devils, man. They've got the viruses that they operate within in the lab. And they'll put it into these animals, and then when you eat that, you get sick with the virus. Okay. And don't forget lab-grown meat. All right. And Scripture talks about us eating defiled bread amongst the Gentiles, man. So everything's tainted. You know. It says nearly 1 million chickens on a Minnesota egg farm will be slaughtered to help limit the spread of the highly contagious bird flu after it was confirmed there, officials said Monday. The American Department of Agriculture announced that the virus was found at a farm in Wright County, Minnesota, as well as in 3 smaller flocks in South Dakota and Iowa. Whenever the highly pathogenic avian influenza virus is detected on a farm, the entire flock is killed as to keep it from spreading to other farms. Alright. The USDA said some 26,800 turkeys will be killed on a farm in McPherson County in South Dakota, and nearly 17,000 birds will be slaughtered on 2 farms in Iowa's Clay County. See? The egg and poultry industry has been dealing with a bird flu outbreak since last year. 2022, nearly 58 million birds, mostly chicken and turkeys, were slaughtered to deal with the virus, contributing significantly higher egg and turkey prices. The Minnesota farm is the first egg-laying operation where bird flu has been found this year. So at least for now, stay away from these meats, man, these chickens. Okay. Egg and poultry farmers take steps like requiring their workers to change clothes and sanitize their boots before stepping inside their barns, limiting the sharing of tools between barns and city facilities to prevent wildlife from getting inside. Yeah, so that's where we're at, man. Okay. This is our prophecy's sake. Alright. Yeah. So family's coming. Let's get one scripture and then just close out. Alright. So this is 2nd Esdras chapter 16 verse 21, and it says, "Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon the earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case, and even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion." So that's what's coming, man. Great confusion. Alright, America's known as, confusion, man. Babal. Alright. With mixture with fusion mixture. Alright. So famine and sword is coming, man. And just because people think things are gonna get cheaper, they'll be in a better position. Alright. Oh, it's cheaper now, hey, things are getting better. Hey, but they're gonna bounce right back up in price, man. Especially, with a lack of certain foods on the shelves. Alright, they could be more expensive. So evil's gonna grow, man. Alright. So just wanted to leave you with that, man. Just a quick one. So with that, shalom.